Good morning everybody, it's Jo. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me again today. So today I'm creating a card, but I'm going to not use embossing folders. Surprise, surprise. I haven't packed my embossing folders up. I just thought I would try something a little bit different, and I have this bowl of overflowing bits and pieces of die cuts that sometimes I just die cut out just to see how they're going to look when I get a new die. Sometimes I've got leftovers. So I thought what I might do is pick a few things and create a card using things from this bowl. So I've picked out these. I have a little idea in my head. So I've got some vellum leaves here. This one here was from a previous video that we didn't use, so I thought we would use that. Just got a bit of sticky on there, that's better. This is an old frame that I've had laying around for a while, so I thought I'd use that. I've already coloured it for some reason, so I'm going to stick with those colours. And I've also pulled out some new markers because I've quite enjoyed playing with these. So this one is a Zanzibar collection, Altenew. And I've picked out these two colours. I don't know if this pink's going to be a little bit too pale, but let's see how we go. And I've also got a hot foil plate that I want to have a play with. So this one is the Peony Fantasy. It has a coordinating die and it has coordinating stencils. So the die actually cuts out all these individual pieces. So I'm not going to use the stencils today, but I am going to use the die. So let's get started. Right, I have my non-stick mat here. I'm just going to scratch down some colour. And you've probably seen this technique before. I've done this a couple of times. But I'm just wondering if this, I might pull out this colour as well. Is this pink or is it red? Oh, it's red. Maybe we might try a little bit with the pink. I don't know if this pink's going to be too light. Right. A little bit of water, and I'm just using the Franceville cardstock. You could use watercolor cardstock. I'm trying not to use too much water, so this Franceville cardstock does take water, not too bad. This is a nice soft looking background. I'll just clean that up and go in again with some more colour, but I am going to dry this off first. So I'm using my heat tool. If you have headphones on, you might want to just mute it now. Okay, let's add some more colour here. I think we do need this little bit of red with the pink. Let's get some yellow in there too. Might pop a little bit of yellow over here as well on its own. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. So this just takes a little bit of time to build up your colour. Just wanting to cover the best part of this card panel, because then I'm going to heat foil on this. Just moving some of that colour around. Might dry this off. Here comes the heat gun again. And because these colours are starting to mix on my palette now, I'm going to clean this off and I'm going to start again. And that way I will still be able to have some more pink coming through, some more yellow coming through. Otherwise those colours mixed together are starting to look quite orange. But I want a mix of colours. Might just put some more yellow over here. I do like this bit here. Unfortunately, that we're not going to be actually seeing it as a whole panel. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's better. Okay, I think we're done. Let me just clean my mess up here. And then I'm going to heat set this. I have my Go Press and Foil just on heating up in the background here. So I'll pull that out in a moment. Just a heads up, the gun's going on. Okay, how are we looking here? I think we're looking pretty good. Right, I just need to plug in my die cutting machine too. Don't want to pull out the wrong plug here. Right, so I have some foil from memory, because I haven't labelled. I think this one is the Spellbinder's Aura, and I have my plate. Let's move this out of the way. Right, so I'm just going to pop this to get some heat into it. Leave this on my platform while I cut my foil. Oops. These little sticky tabs are really cool as well for holding your foil together. Okay, let's see how scissors go. They're a bit sticky. Right. Okay, so foil. Always the pretty side down. I then have my watercolor panel that I want to foil on, so I'm going to put the colored side down, and I'm just kind of feeling about here. Am I close? I think I'm close. And then I know my machine works better with 3 cardboard shims. I'm just going to wait for this green light to come back up again. This is probably going to be okay to foil as it is now, but I always like to just wait for the light to come back on. That tells me that it's at maximum temperature. And I'm just going to run this through my machine. So just give me 2 seconds. And because this was a larger plate, I like to sit it back in the base just for another couple of seconds and then run it back through again. I find sometimes I get a better result. It doesn't miss as much. So your machine might be slightly different. This is just something that I've found over time playing with my machine works for me. So just a little bit more heat in it and I'm going to run it through once again. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Just let that cool a little bit. Beautiful, look at that, perfect. Gosh, that's a pretty plate. So you can see here, it's foiled perfectly. I can foil that as well. So I'll keep that from the project, but I'm not sure if you can see all the shimmer in here. This has turned out really pretty. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this die to die cut all these pretty little peonies out. This way. Take your time lining it up. That looks pretty good, I think. What are we thinking? Let's give that a go. Right. I will be back shortly. I'm just going to pop this through my die cutting machine. Pop these. Oh wow, they're pretty. So pretty. Okay, let's leave that for later. How pretty are these? Can you see them? Let me see if I can get them a bit closer for you to have a look at. All that pretty shimmer. Gosh, they're pretty. Right, now I can start and pop my card together. Card base would be a good start. Right. So this is my thinking. I have my card base here. I am going to pop this on. Okay, is it going to be one of those days, is it? Right. So I'm thinking, I don't often I make heaps of cards, but I never make them for anyone in particular. I always seem to just have a wad load and then I just pick from what I have. But this one here, I think I might make this one specially for my best friend. It's her birthday at the end of the week. So I'm thinking that this one here might be specially for her. Do you guys do that? Do you make cards every time you have a birthday for that particular person, or do you just make a heap of them and then when you have birthdays you just choose a card. I find when birthdays come around, I'm not always organised or have time just to sit and make a particular card for that person. Okay, I think we're just about done. This one's a little bit time consuming with the glue. So I've got a top folding card today, which is a little unusual for me. I don't very often do top folding. I find that they kind of fall apart, not fall apart, but they don't stand as well as the side folding cards. Okay. So this one is I think this one's called elongated lattice oval. It is a pink fresh one. Okay, and now I have this wee one here. Do we need this on foam? I think we need this one on some foam tape. Maybe let's position these first. Because my thinking was to have these flowers just kind of scattered around the card. Like this. These turned out really pretty. I don't think my pink goes perfect, but maybe we can work with it. I don't think this pink matches very well. Oh, it's not too bad. My thinking was having this just nestled in here. But I do think that I need to have this on some foam tape. So let's start with that. Let's pop this on some foam tape. About here maybe. Don't really want it in the middle. Yeah, I think that's fine. Right, so now I can tuck these underneath. Let's start. Let's start committing, hey? It's just paper, right? We can pull it out, we can do all sorts. Let's stick that down there. I do have some of these to put into. I think it needed something just to soften it. I love these little vellum leaves. This is the Pink Fresh curvy leaves set. I use this one all the time. Here maybe, do you think? Maybe here before I put another one on top. Yeah, let's pop some foam tape on this one. And I'm just going to leave that vellum leaf sitting there like that and just let the foam tape from this flower here hold it down. That way it gives it just a little bit of movement. Yeah, about here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. That's it. I could put some more tape under there. Let's pop. We might need some more of these little wee ones maybe. What have we got here? This one here maybe? that's looking okay. I think something over here, maybe. Right, so I've got my foam tape here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to snip this off. No one's going to know that it's been cut, just to make it fit underneath, and that fits perfectly. Okay, so we're going to pop that under there. And I don't mind if it actually hangs off the edge a little bit. I think that looks pretty good like that. What else have we got here? We're going to have some leftovers. Maybe one of these under here. Let's try that. Right, and this one here just needs a little bit more foam tape, just so that it's not going to, just so it's sitting level. Just a little bit. Gosh, this red liner tape is really like static. It's really hard to get off your fingers. So I've just doubled up a little bit here. I'm just going to pop it underneath, and then that's going to, there we go, that's better. And I don't think we really need anything else. Let's just move this out of the way. So I did have this sentiment picked out. I was going to just snip that down and pop that here, but it's for my girlfriend for her birthday, so I don't have a happy birthday one foiled up, but off camera I will foil up one of these and I will pop it on there. I think just sitting across here. I think it might need some, do we need some gems? Let's see. I've got these ones, but I'm not sure if they're the right colour. I have gems as well. I might pop some gems on it. But anyway, that completes my card for today. Pop a sentiment on there and I think we're good to go. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, I would love for you to click the like button, subscribe would be even better, share the video, and until next time, I will talk to you soon. Have a lovely day. Bye.